To Global Markets Radio Week Ahead Show. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, just about 5 p.m. Eastern, April the 10th, 2011. Nothing really to report over the weekend. The euro continues to explode as it did through Friday. Wow. But the Obama administration, the Republicans, and the Democrats all did come to an agreement. So the U.S. government will be funded. I would have thought the dollar would have gapped up a little bit more on that. I got to tell you, that just means more dollar downside to me. Absolutely. Continuation, as we showed you on Friday. The euro completely broken out. Tonight, it should be a buy on pullback. This week, well, we'll look at the weekly charts and see what we see, but certainly we're going to get to some pretty big resistance on the upside on the euro. As far as numbers coming out this week, pretty light tonight in Asia, not much. Core machine orders out of Japan. Monday, not major news. A lot of central bankers talking. Dudley, Evans, Weber, Yellen, all speaking tomorrow. So we do get French industrial production tonight. Looking for up 0.5. I don't see that as a big deal. Tomorrow, Asia, we do get some nice numbers out of Japan. We get the minutes out of the BOJ. New loans and money supply out of China. China, over the weekend, reporting a budget, a trade surplus. But when you look inside the numbers, exports still up something like 36% year on year, which is still big. Imports up big, though. So maybe the Chinese consumer is actually starting to consume more than they're exporting, which would be a good thing. Certainly they would want a strong renminbi if that was the case. But you're looking right now at the S&P weekly chart. As you see here, we're very close. That whole 1340 level is critical. There's a 2-year chart I'm showing you. Look at the move on the S&P. Just amazing. Looks like we're going higher. But continuing on Tuesday, London CPI 4.4%. That's a big number there. Trade balance as well. House price index DCLG2 up 1.3% is the estimate. German ZOO. Canadian trade balance. U.S. trade balance. All on Tuesday. And, of course, a rate decision out of Canada. So we got big Tuesday coming up along with the budget balance coming out 2 p.m. Eastern. Big numbers. Big day. That's Tuesday for a possible turnaround Tuesday. Oh, baby. We'll see. Turning to Wednesday in Asia, nothing really. We get London, non-farm payroll. Industrial production out of Eurozone. Axel Weber speaking again. U.S. retail sales, big. Looking for an increase of 0.7 on the core side. Business inventories, monetary policy report out of the BOC, Bank of Canada, press conference also. And we get Stevens out of the RBA speaking on Wednesday as well. Turn to Thursday in Asia, we got decent numbers coming out of New Zealand, Australia, inflation, manufacturing index out of New Zealand. Not much out of the Eurozone, Canadian manufacturing sales, U.S. producer prices, unemployment claims, core PPI. And then we get G7 starting on Thursday, which, again, given all the issues with Japan, intervention, U.S. budget, should be an interesting showing. We'll see what they have to say. In China, Friday, that is, a ton of data. GDP is supposed to be up 9.5%, CPI 5.2%. That's hot. Industrial production 14.1% is the estimate there. Eurozone CPI is supposed to be up 2.6%. Core 1.1%. Big numbers there for any potential euro reversal. If the euro is already reversed on that, and that comes in weaker, say bye-bye, but I don't see that happening. U.S. core CPI, we'll see if that comes in hotter. That's on Friday. Core side supposed to be up 0.2, in line with last month. I think it comes in hotter. Empire manufacturing, foreign flows of capital, tick data, industrial production, capacity utilization, preliminary University of Michigan, and then we get G20 on Friday. So this week is big. Now, that's not to say that something major is going to happen. It's more, will something out of the ordinary happen? That's the key. But when we take a look at this weekly S&P chart, I go back three years, let's say. What a monster run. What an absolute monster run. You would think, though, you would think we're going higher. Certainly 1375. Oh, come on, stay there. There we go. Certainly, should we take out 1340, 1350 here, right around there, a little below. I can make a case you measure the move, and we're talking about 1450 up here. Oh, baby. So, in looking at this S&P chart, obviously, if you zoom in, maybe, that doesn't say much, but maybe a little bit of reversal there, but not really. You're really not holding yourself much on me. You look at this reversal, maybe on the weekly, it just retraced too much. If it would have held this channel line, maybe we had something on the short side, but unless we roll over and take out 1300, it looks like we're going up. To the moon. Oh boy. That's dollar Canada on the daily. Look at that dollar index. And we see this is a daily chart, an absolute meltdown. We're going to go to the weekly in a second, but again, easy. We get down to 74, what was that, 70? That's nothing. But look at the weekly chart for 3 years. Basically, when you zoom out, it looks just like the daily chart. I mean, again, we've broken all major channel lines. If you're a channel trader, we've taken out everything from this one, which is the bigger one. And you really would have to zoom out for over 10 years to even try and get anything. But you still get nothing. Busted. Broken. Again, this dollar index should easily come in to the lows made right here. Easy. So that's 74. And we're pretty much at 74.90 right now. And again, we take out 74. The floodgates go to 73. Actually, 72. My bad. So this level right here, 74.10, looks to me like the dollar index is going to get there easy. If we break through there, 72. And this could all happen this week. Listen, we're in momentum territory here now. This is a major break, major move down. Could we have one of these where we come in and then we reverse? Absolutely. But you got this nice shooting star here. You had it here too. But this is more perfect. And you've clearly taken out the lows, just like we did close below lows here. So could we reverse this week? Absolutely. Could we go into momentum? Hell yeah. This is a big week, people. This is why you need premium. Oh, baby. Freeloaders. Again, look at the Eurodollar weekly chart, 10-year chart. Major breakout. This is taking out a 2-year downtrend. As bearish as I am on the euro, I don't see how you can really be bearish on this chart. It's breaking out. Once we take out this spot right here, that 146 level, we have air. Certainly to 148, and then 151. But this is such a major breakout in the euro. I don't see how to be bearish unless we get, again, I could see us getting up to 148 and then reversing. Love it. But it just looks to me like, again, we're going high. And again, you do this extension from 143 to 130. You're talking about 1,300 pips. That's 156. That's up here. So, again, this Fibonacci level that we've taken out also on Friday is very significant. So, one of my rules is you always want to have multiple reasons for a trade, 3 reasons, and you look at this trade and you got to be long. I know it's overbought. I know it's gone from 129 basically this year in a moonshot up to 145, but this thing is breaking out. It's taking out major retracement levels. It's breaking through all sorts of channel lines. They're raising rates in Europe, possibly raising more. U.S. is holding tight. Germany's doing great. Yada, yada, yada. So the euro looks good. All right. Dollar yen. Well, another one that is trying to break out major channel line downtrends, coming awfully close. Monster low on the weekly here. But again, the dollar yen has grinded 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th week. We get up to about 86. I think you got to look to be short. This is ridiculous, in my opinion. I mean, certainly we stopped at this resistance level here. And this could definitely be a little bit of a reversal candle. And I do not like the action on dollar yen on Friday. You could also draw your channel line from here, which you pretty much line up with Friday's high. So this dollar yen, damn it, sorry. This dollar yen clearly, to me, is heading a spot where it's at major resistance. And you see here, we nailed that channel line. So to me, I think it's worth it to get involved dollar yen on here. If you can get short at 85.10, maybe stop at 86.10, but for a nice 83 target, easy down here. I think the risk reward is there. Absolutely. Listen, you have not heard me pound the table against these yens since intervention. But I think this week, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Sterling dollar. And we'll take a look at all those charts in a second. Sterling dollar. Big news this week. Big economic numbers. Big. B-I-G big. It just looks like it's going to grind higher. Even though euro sterling looks good, which it does. But we certainly are breaking out of another downtrend channel line. 3-year. And the bottom line is this. We're flagging. Cable is flagging. We broke out of all these downtrends, these two lines you see here. We've held 160. Sterling looks like it wants to fly. This line really is not that valid. I think the more you measure the move from here, 163.50 to 155, do your extension, and again, we could be talking 170 in the pound. Any talk of raising rates to the moon. I know some of you are very bearish on the pound, and again, I concur, but if the euro keeps exploding, cable's going to catch up at some point. Dollar Canada weekly chart is busted. Again, I think we're heading back down to 90. I've said it for months now. This thing just grinds lower. I mean, we have come down the last 5 weeks, 500 pips, but still, the real tough part's been in here, inside the box, and inside 97.50 and 96.50. Crazy. But any rally, it's a short. Again, with commodity prices exploding, looks like they're going higher. It just seems to me this dollar Canada is due for a big meltdown. But again, jobs number on Friday was weak. Yes, I know it's part-time, full-time employment changes, but still not great. Aussie dollar is gone to the moon. I keep trying to pick tops in this thing. Listen, we were long, but I'm trying to pick tops. It's trying, just unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks up in a row. I mean, give me a freaking break. And you measure the move. 102, 97, breakout 102.50. We're looking about 107. And again, that 108 level. We got a big channel line here. Actually, that's looking like 110 now, isn't it? Jiminy Christmas. I don't think it's going to get there, but hey, that is a monster spot. Monster. You got something like this, but again, it's breaking out. This thing is gone. I guess, 107, 110. I mean, certainly once we took out that 103.50 momentum, and it looks to me like we're going higher this week as well. Commodities to the moon. New Zealand, big time breakout of a downtrend channel line. Break it down to break it out. I think this Kiwi is coming up to another big time resistance spot. What was that, 79? 79 change. It's a BOP. It's a buy on pullback. Remember, this is a weekly candle. It's only 125 pips, 130. So any pullback, I want to be long this Kiwi. Gets down to that 77.30 zone, be a good spot. And again, we look at this euro yen. I mean, just incredible. Look at this. Oh, come on, good. Freeze up now. I love it. Why not? Perfect timing. Oh, baby. I don't want to look at it. All right, try and look at euro sterling. You see that? No soup for you people. All right, team, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Again, if you have any questions, oh, there we go. Sorry. Feel free to email me, info@globalfxradio.com. People, I don't know what you're waiting for. Try my product. It's going to be a big week. If you think it's going to be a reversal like I do, with continuation in the beginning, oh, baby, should make one hell of a week. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves, as the S&P for you, to make you money. And this S&P, I buy on pullback. Gold, 1,500. Silver, 45. Easy. Bye-bye.